Hey fam, I want to jump on here and do a little celebrity gossip as well as other news that's been going on this past weekend. So I'm gonna get right into it. First thing I want to start with was the Bow Wow and his girlfriend getting into a physical altercation, landing them both in jail. Okay, so how I found out about this was Friday night. Um, I was on Jaylee's Corners live chat. It was fun. It was lit, okay? Anyway, I've only watched a couple episodes of Grown Up Hip Hop, which is the one that Bow Wow was on, where he had this girl on there, his girlfriend. But I watch her reviews because she gives all the tea, anything that's valid. And what she said during her reviews was that this girl was like so invalid, like so pointless. She couldn't remember her name, so she just gave her a name. She just started calling her Kilolo. And I love it, okay? So when this news thing came up after the live chat, of course Jaylee had posted it, and she's talking about, here's Bow Wow and Kilolo and la 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 la, and I was weak. I was dying because that was too funny. But what I wanted to say is that on the show, him and her, they were a new couple, short-lived relationship. The relationship was toxic, and apparently his mother even told him that, but he didn't listen. Apparently he ended up going back to her. And the picture of him in his arrest, he has like scratches across his face, and I immediately said it looked like she scratched the hell out of him. On her picture, there's nothing there, nothing at all. So it literally looks like she's the one who took physical action towards him, just according to the pictures. Now, we don't know what happened there. No one knows. I guess no one will know till further investigation takes place there. But it really looks like she's the one who came at him, and he made that decision that a real grown man does and decided not to beat her the crap up, or if he decided to, he was smart enough to do it to her face. But I would really like to believe that he didn't put his hands on her. A guy has the ability to beat the brakes off you, to possibly beat you to death, when it comes down to it. And it takes a grown man to walk away and not put your hands on somebody, and I really hope that's what he did here. He's already out of jail. I showed that apparently last night he was out partying and already on Instagram with that one. Then we have, today's the Super Bowl, and I'm boycotting that crap. No one's watching that shit. Well, I'm sure there's tons of people watching it, but I'm not. I'm with Cap. I have been for quite a while now. Maroon 5 and Travis Scott were performing during the the show, during the intermission, the halftime show, duh. I don't know what's going on there. I saw reports on Friday, Maroon 5, that were on Good Morning America a little bit, saying that they expected controversy and that people just need to wait, sort of like they have some kind of surprise up their sleeve. I don't know. I wouldn't be impressed until they took a knee, and even then, why do you have to participate? Travis Scott, I expect this from him. I do. I don't know. He doesn't seem to be too concerned with black folks. He really does not, and this shows it right here. Apparently he had some he had some charity, he had the NFL do a donation to, was it Van Jones charity? And that's cool, but come on, Travis, really? I'm like, cancel Travis for me, okay? Then we have, in the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center, this was on Friday's, news all over Instagram that I picked up there. Over 1,000 inmates stuck in freezing cells. No heat. It has been freezing temperature in New York for days, okay? And these men and women are locked in there with no heat. So the video that came out was of them, beating things up against the wall, mirror, or glass to let people know, hello, we're freezing in here. And apparently the mayor, yesterday, he sent trucks with hundreds of blankets and hand warmers. It's something. It's not great, but it's something. I mean, obviously they need whatever help they can get. I'm glad he did that. One of the people that was there at the protest today was Yandy Smith. We know for her from Love and Hip Hop New York. and she was pepper sprayed. She got pepper sprayed in her face. They showed her, you know, all choking, tears falling, washing her eyes with the milk and the water, like she was going through it. And about Yandy, this is what I'm going to say. That girl is active. She gets into it. She gives to charity. She shows up when, oh, what was it? One of the Jamaican islands was hit by the hurricane. She showed up there with supplies. She was out there giving the supplies to people. She brought her friends to help her. She gets into it. She pulls her sleeves up and she does the grunt work, okay? Now, on her position on the show, everyone always seems to want to say, oh, Yandy wants to look good by doing this, that, and the other. And maybe to them, that's what it looks like. Maybe to a lot of other people, that's what it looks like. But I don't care because she was doing right here. And that's commendable, okay? Let me see. Jussie Smollett. He got on the stage after his whole altercation, being attacked, and he let us know he didn't go out like a bitch. He fought back against those MAGA supporters. And I'm happy for that. I am. That was a horrible travesty that he has gone through, and nobody deserves that. And that is a hate crime, period. I don't care how you look at it. But I'm glad he's back up and at it. I'm real sad to see these story outlets, news outlets, whatever, that are saying that, oh, we wonder if the whole thing was even true. Like he's lying about this. One thing I do want to say is that somebody's character needs to come into place with these things. I have never heard a single negative story about Jussie Smollett, not one, okay? That has to stand for something. They were able to find some surveillance of what took place there. That lets me know something happened. But don't sit up here and say that you wonder if it happened or if it was just a lie, because it really doesn't look like that. And that man's character needs to stand for something, okay? Anyway, this is just all the stuff that I picked up this weekend, along with a little bit of that 21 Savage being in the custody of ICE. I don't know what's going on there. Not enough news information has been released, so I guess we'll get at that at another date, if we're even interested in it at that point. If you like my video, press the like button, become a subscriber, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I have new content. Thanks for watching.